Are you here yet? If not, join us right now. Hello, hi, namaste, sat sri akal, vanakkam, salam alaikum, kem cho, and of course, Kimon Acho. Welcome to an experience overall, and this is what we call it, a greaty welcome to each one of you. Welcome to the midfield with Mitin. Well, I'll give you all the updates, what's happened off the field. But right now, I want you all to be sharp and with me because we are giving you all the download what's happening with Euro Cup. Let's get straight into the first group stage games. What a start to the tournament. Wow, fantabulous. I want to speak more on the games, but I want to quickly speak about the incident that took place between Denmark and the Finland game. That's right, about Christian Eriksen. What's important to know is that he is stable now and in good hands of highly professional medical assistants. Keep your prayers for him and his family. But that moment when he collapsed on the field, entire stadium in Copenhagen went into a shock and later in tears. The world stood in silence. People on TV set froze to the incident. There were tears everywhere. Everyone was confused what truly happened. As I and you were waiting for more updates, Denmark captain played a role of a true champion, a great human being in every sense. The captain hailed a hero for a life-saving response to Christian Eriksen's collapse. Skipper Simon was among the first to rush to Eriksen's side when he went down and has been credited with playing a potentially life-saving role in the response, as well as for how he led the Danish players in forming the ring around Eriksen and comforted Eriksen's distraught partner, who went onto the pitch. Before the medics got there, he secured his neck, cleared the airways, and started the CPR. That is a true act of heroism. A big shout out and salute to Captain Simon for trying to keep the best thing possible in this unprecedented situation. What a man. So proud of you. Your leadership to Danish team is a true example and will always be. Thank you so much again. Well, it doesn't matter if Denmark lost the game that night. But what mattered is humanity won against all the odds. Thank you, each one of you, for your prayers. Keep praying for his quick recovery. And I'm hoping he's back on the ground very soon. Well, about Christian Eriksen, not many knew of him till last Saturday, but now the world is aware of him. Let's give you more insight about Christian Eriksen. Well, he's a Danish professional footballer who plays as an attacking midfielder for a Series A club Inter Milan and the Denmark national team. Eriksen is also capable of playing as a central midfielder, or we say Mezzala, in a 4-3-3 system. He's also popularly known in his country as King Christian. Okay, so are you ready for tables? You want to know whether your favorite team is on the table or not? Before that, let's talk about each game and then I'll show you the table. First game, the inaugural game of Euro Cup between Italy and Turkey. Italy won 3-0 at their home ground in Roma with some amazing cheer. And what's interesting is that the first goal came as an own goal when Turkey's M. Demiral scored it for Italy at the 53rd minute, followed by C. Immobile scoring his first at Euro Cup for his country at the 66th minute, and the last one came by
Sinya
at 79th minute for Team Italy, making sure Italy was up 3-0. I'm sure Turkey will want to forget what happened and concentrate on the upcoming games. Another way, Italy was dominating the game from the very first minute. Results, we all know the inaugural game, Italy 3 and Turkey 0. Second game was between the Wales and Switzerland. This game was the game that had all the attention. Being the second game of the tournament, both teams were at their very, resulting in 1-1 draw. Mbola of Switzerland starting off the goal number for his country at 49th minute with the hope to win their first game, but it was more Wales who stuck back at the 74th minute to get an equalizer for Team Wales, and such the result, the game ended on a 1-1. The third game saw world number 10 Denmark against Finland. Well, we all know what really happened in the game and before the game was called off, but when it did resume, Finland's sneaked and got an excellent goal for his team at the 60th minute. With 70% possession on the field, Denmark still missed out in equalizing and such giving Finland a 3-point high in the table. Well, game 4, world number 1 Belgium against Russia. Clearly, playing like a world number 1, Belgium dominated the entire game, beating Russia 3-0, with our Lukaku started the first goal at 10th minute for his country. The fastest goal scored in this Euro Cup so far. And just not that, he went scoring his second just for the game ended at the 88th minute. And also his team member
Munier
scored 1 goal for his country, making it 3 for Belgium. Lukaku also went on to wish for a quick recovery for Christian Eriksen. Game 5 was the biggest game of the tournament. England against Croatia. Memories were back. Everybody was just remembering 2018. Remember? The FIFA semis? That's right. The game had England for vengeance against Croatia. The FIFA loss in the semis against Croatia was a fresh memory in all their minds. The England coach, G. Southgate, hasn't forgotten the FIFA semi-final. I'm sure none in England has forgotten. And with a look on his face on the match day, he wanted to win the game no matter what. On the other side, Croatia was pumped with confidence. The game against England had given more than faith to believe in themselves and play at their best. And as expected, the game was a roller coaster. Such an exciting game for the very first minute of the start, and as England had planned, it went their way when Raheem Sterling from England left no stone unturned to score the first goal for his team England, giving England a lead that got their team 3 points and kept them up in the table. A quick fact you should know about the coach of England team. That's right. G. Southgate started wearing waistcoat as a coach in the last FIFA. And that became quite a trend all over. Every team coach, manager, everyone started to wear the waistcoat. But when England lost against Croatia in the FIFA semi-final, he said he would stop wearing waistcoat. And that's why in the game that day you saw him completely suited up. And I must say one thing, that our coach is quite a trendsetter, right? Okay, now let's get into the next game. Now this game was one of my favorite games. Austria against North Macedonia. Now, a quick fact about one thing that you should know is that North Macedonia beat Germany this March to qualify to the FIFA next year. On the other hand, Austria has never scored a goal in Euro Cup. So what really happened in this game? Do you want to know? This game was as fresh as a pie. Austria, who's never scored a goal, against the one who qualified to the FIFA, North Macedonia. Game was a clear fun watch. Austria scored the first ever Euro Cup goal at the 18th minute when
Leno
scored his first Euro Cup goal. And soon after, North Macedonia won far behind when G. Pandev scored his first goal for his country at the 28th minute, making it in an equalizer, and the first half ended in a complete 1-1. It was the end of second half when Austria took a lead with some amazing passes leading to their second goal scored by Grigoric at the 78th minute, and just before the full time, Austria scored their third goal when
Arna Jutovic
scored the last goal for the match at the 89th minute, giving Austria a 3-pointer in the table, and this will definitely boost the confidence in Austrian team to go ahead in the next games and win and go next level. Then came in the next game, and that was Netherlands, the Dutch against Ukraine. Now, two big teams with high competitive minds. First half had no action at all, no goals, but it was the second half with action every passing minute. 7 minutes into second half,
Wijnaldum
scored his first for his country, and just about 6 minutes later,
Weghorst
scored the second goal for Netherlands. A clear 2-down Ukraine fumbled, but they didn't let it go out of them. They planned, passes got better, strikes were better, and then came the first goal for Ukraine when Yermolenko striked at 75th minute, and just 4 minutes later,
Yeremyuk.
strike again for Ukraine, equalizing with Netherlands when 2-on-2. And with Ukraine's comeback in just 5 minutes, the stadium was lit with cheer, electrifying energy all over the stadium. Seemed like Ukraine will strike again, but just when that happened, Dumfries from Netherlands gave a much-awaited lead to his country as he struck at the 85th minute. Netherlands knew in every way that its game was all about them. And that's why the result was 3-2, where Netherlands won 3 and Ukraine were at 2. And all I can say is these games have led the most awaited sports action in these unprecedented times. It's going bigger with each game, and it's only the start to the tournament. Let's see what more comes our way. But for now, let's have a look at the tables, shall we? Tables, who is where? Let's see Group A now and figure out. There you go. Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, Wales. Top on the table. Italy with 3 pointers as they won the game. And Switzerland got 1 with an equalizer with Wales. Turkey 0 and Wales again 1. That means clearly Italy is leading so far after the first game. Let's have a look at the Group B now and figure out who is where. Alright, Group B, Belgium, world's #1 country, top on the table, 3 points. Finland 3 beating Denmark, and Denmark and Russia are yet to start their table. Let's go next one, Group 3. That's Group C, Austria, Netherlands, Ukraine, North Macedonia. Austria 3 points and Netherlands got 3 against Ukraine and got 3 points for the team. That means Group C is quite exciting. Let's have a look at the Group D now. Well, England, Czech Republic, Scotland, Croatia. We all know what really happened. 1 down, Croatia. And that's why you see top of the table is England with 3 points. And Czech and Scotland are yet to play their first game. So this is all happening, all the actions here with Euro Cup. Now what you have to do, I'm giving you all the download, what's happening off the field and what's happening in entire Europe here in India as India rise together, India cheers for Euro Cup, and we get to Let's Football. Well, if you haven't been watching our other episodes, watch them, share them, like them, and as you do that, let's get straight into the games coming up this week, our Stage 2 games in the table. Let's have a look at the games up in the schedule. We got Finland going against Russia, exciting game, followed by Turkey playing Wales, Italy playing Switzerland, Ukraine going North Macedonia, Denmark playing Belgium, Netherlands playing Austria, and Sweden versus Slovakia. On the other side is going to be Croatia and Czech Republic, England and Scotland, Hungary versus France, a big game to watch out for, Spain and Poland, of course, Italy and Wales, and Switzerland and Turkey. Now, these are the games that's going to come your way in Stage 2. Lots in store, lots of action, lots of football. But as the games go on, what are you waiting for? Go to the chat box right now, predict who is going to win in these games. And if your prediction is right, there's something that will surprise you and you will join us here. So India, let's football, and remember the hashtags, that's very important. If you are uploading anything on social media, the hashtags are the key to make sure that European countries cheer about India cheering for Euro Cup 2020. And what are the hashtags? Hashtags are hashtag Let's Football, hashtag Rise Fans, hashtag Euro Cup with India, and hashtag Midfield with Mitin. So all this for you. और यार एक निवेदन है, I request you, please do share our videos because I want you all to be with India if you're a true Indian, a proud Indian, and support an Indian to make sure we are across the world and leveraging our voices out loud for people to say and see that we are cheering for Euro Cup 2020. I'll see you back in the next episode. Thank you for watching us. यार share करना मत भूलना. Thank you.